Waiting game. Will the royal baby name be announced today? What will the new prince be called, and when did we know George and Charlotte's names? Kate has given birth to an 8 pounds 7 ounces baby boy, and we might not have to wait too long to find out his name. Kate Middleton gave birth to a baby boy on April 23, with the tot weighing 8 pounds 7 ounces. The Duchess of Cambridge, 36, delivered her son at the private Lindo Wing in St. Mary's Hospital, Paddington, but the nation is now holding its breath to find out what the new royal prince will be called, just like it did for Prince George and Princess Charlotte. When will Kate and William announce the name of their third child? Both George and Charlotte were named fairly quickly, breaking tradition with their parents and grandparents, as Prince William's name was not released for a week and Prince Charles for a month. However, we found out about Prince George on July 24, 2013, 2 days after he was born and 1 day after Kate left hospital. Kensington Palace released a statement saying, "The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge are delighted to announce that they have named their son George Alexander Louis. The baby will be known as His Royal Highness Prince George of Cambridge." Princess Charlotte was also named 2 days after she was born, on May 4, 2015. A tweet sent out by Kensington Palace said, "The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge are delighted to announce that they have named their daughter Charlotte Elizabeth Diana. The baby will be known as Her Royal Highness Princess Charlotte of Cambridge." If Kate and Wills follow the examples of their previous children, we would discover the new royal baby's name very, very soon, potentially even today. What will the new royal baby be called? The bookies' favorite for the name is Arthur, although James, Albert and Philip are also in the running. And if Arthur was the name, no one would be happier than the Sun's very own royal photographer Arthur Edwards. Our Arthur, 77, even placed a £10 bet on the name. He said, "Arthur is a classic royal name, as well as being one of Charles and William's middle names. The Queen's father George VI also had it, so there's a great tradition there. It would be fantastic if the little prince had a first name Arthur, but I would still be delighted if it was a middle name." I was amazed when the betting went from 14 to 1 to just 2 to 1 in a few hours, as the whole world piled in for Arthur. When George was born I bet on Arthur and lost. Hopefully this time I will have a winner. When did Kate give birth to the third royal baby? Kensington Palace announced that the baby boy had been born at 11:01 on the morning of April 23, 2018. The mum of 3 went into labor first thing in the morning, and Kensington Palace tweeted that she had headed to St. Mary's Hospital. There was already speculation Kate was due on April 23, St. George's Day, with Kensington Palace previously only confirming that she was due in April. Her 2 previous births were fairly quick affairs. Kate was only in hospital just over 24 hours when she gave birth to George. And for Charlotte, Kate was in and out in just 10 hours. Her third birth followed suit, with Kate leaving the hospital at 6 p.m. to return home with baby No. 3. The couple now have 3 children. What happened when Kate went into labor? Kate Middleton was taken by car to the hospital. As with her previous births, she entered the hospital by a discreet side entrance. The royal couple tried to minimize the disruption to the staff and patients at the hospital. A press area was sectioned off outside the St. Mary's Hospital. Kensington Palace issued a notification that Kate had been admitted to hospital in the early hours of Monday, April 23. They did the same in 2015, with the birth of Princess Charlotte. And they later tweeted, "Her Royal Highness and her child are both doing well." They also sent a press release and a tweet confirming the couple had welcomed a baby girl. With Prince George, social media skills were still being fine-tuned, and it was Clarence House which announced the Duchess of Cambridge had been admitted to St. Mary's Hospital in the early stages of labor. Only several hours later after he was born did they send out a tweet and a press release confirming Kate had given birth, and that it was to a boy. The British monarchy also released a statement on its Facebook page, which confirmed Prince William was there for the birth along with other formalities. An unofficial town crier also stood on the steps of the Lindo Wing and announced the births of Prince George and Princess Charlotte, and he did the same for the new baby. Accompanying any royal birth is the traditional easel which is placed in the forecourt of Buckingham Palace. For both royal births a statement signed by the medical team is taken from the Lindo Wing by a royal aide, where it is whisked by police escort to Buckingham Palace. There it is placed on an easel, used to announce Prince William's birth in 1982. as this is the official way of announcing royal births.